I'm getting married in a fish store.
It would be pretty brutal to leave a guy at the altar in a fish store.
Tank it easy and have the wedding at a fish store.
It's more than just a fish store.
Chicago Fire.
Chicago Fire.
Chicago Fire.
Chicago Fire.
Chicago Fire, and also Tank It Easy.
Hey guys, it's Brian with Take It Easy, and we are so thankful for this year. This year has been amazing for us. One of the cool things that happened that we're especially grateful for was Chicago Fire. Chicago Fire came out to 4642 and did an entire 2 episodes here at our spot. Well, not 2 entire episodes, but the coolest part of the episodes were here at Take It Easy. Let me back up. This is how it happened. I get a call from a location scout saying, I'm looking for a place with fish tanks. And I'm like, sure, we got plenty of fish tanks. Send him pictures, take him to different locations to check out all the fish tanks we have to offer. But what they ended up falling in love with was 4642, which was our shop. Fast forward to the Chicago Boat Show. We're setting up this 400-gallon tank and having a really good time with Discover Boating, and we're grateful for that as well. It was a really cool opportunity, but then we get a call from the scout saying, hey, the producers love your shop and they want to produce a wedding scene, actually 2 different shoots, and this archway tank was one of the main focal points of the shoot. Now, this is not only a staple for our showroom, we have brought this incredibly fun to move fish tank to several locations. We had it at Aquashella, we had it at the Aquarium Extravaganza, we had it at another Aquashella, and it was like the entryway. So now we brought it to the shop at 4642. It is fun. You walk through it, kids go nuts. But apparently so do the producers, because what they decided to do was make this like a wedding altar. And so they brought the actors, Sylvie and Matthew, to actually get married, and they brought the entire cast of Chicago Fire right here. David Eidenberg, Taylor Kinney, Hanako Greensmith, Daniel Keary, Eamon Walker, Kara Kilmer, Joe Manuso, Jesse Spencer, and Christian Stolte. We weren't sure what we were allowed to talk about and what we weren't allowed to talk about, but now that it's over, we are fairly confident that we can share with you behind the scenes footage of Chicago Fire taking over Tank It Easy. The first scene, you have to see it, it's episode 5. They come to the shop and they're kind of exploring it, and Sylvie is basically like a little apprehensive. You have to watch the show. She thought she was going to the Shed Aquarium. And in reality, they renamed our place calling it the Aquarium. It wasn't exactly what she had in mind, but they were gonna make the best of it. And then all of the firemen got together and transformed this space into a beautiful wedding venue. And we were proud to be a part of it. It was really a lot of fun. So there must have been, I don't know, 100 extras on site. They brought in trucks and cranes and lights and production work. And yeah, they're just a real class act. The whole crew was very generous. A lot of shirts went out that day. A lot of future fish guys, or at least fish enthusiasts, came by the shop. They wanted to bring a piece of Tank It Easy home with them, and they sure did. So we were pretty pumped. The Tank It Easy team was pumped until they found out all of the work that we needed to do to prepare for Chicago Fire, to shoot. And we're talking about lighting, running extension cords, mounting things to ceilings, saying yes to just about everything. And also in between shots, if you believe this, they would actually ask us to turn off all of the filters and all of the pumps, anything that could make noise, that could interrupt the set. You might hear a little bit of trickling of water, but in Hollywood, you can't do that. But it was really, really cool to see. So you know me, I had to get a little bit of this on video to share with you guys the awesome adventures that we go through, but this was one of them. Chicago Fire, thank you very much. One Chicago, it was a pleasure working with you, and the best is definitely yet to come. And if you ever want to come back, we're here.
Is there even a way to make a fish store look pretty?
I don't like the way you keep saying fish store.
We'll figure this out, Brett. As your maid of honor, I take my responsibilities very seriously. Okay, this will be the best fish store wedding in history.
All the kids in my neighborhood went there to look around when I was growing up. It's more than just a fish store.
Maybe you could break the news in a fun way. Throw a pun in there like, thanks for being such a great guy. Guess where our wedding will be?
Ouch.
Or let's tank it easy and have the wedding at a fish store.
Oh, let's face it, there is no good way to tell Matt about this disaster.
And thank you for everyone that has come out to visit the scene, or the location that they chose. 4642 West Lawrence. This location is very precious to us. We care about it a lot, and it's really cool to share it with the rest of Chicago. Tank it easy.
All right, guys, we're at the set of Chicago Fire and also the front of Take It Easy. The best is definitely yet to come, but these guys have taken over everything.
We can stay off that carpet the best we can.
Wow. Look at all those fish, Otis.
Gets me every time.
Did nice work on the place.
Didn't need it, but yeah, looks pretty good.
All I wanted was for this wedding to be simple and intimate and perfect. And it's all of those things. Thank you, Tony, for knowing just how to make it right.
Told you this place was magical.
And on that note, Matthew Casey, Sylvie Brett, I now pronounce you husband and wife and a family.
We are super thankful for Chicago Fire for coming out and doing something cool with something we love, which is fish tanks, and bringing it to the big screen. So if you get a chance, it's definitely worth a view. Chicago Fire, thanks a lot.